So I'm just going to provide a small piece of hopium, and we spoke about, and we always refer to the Dixie as, I suppose, because everything's valued in dollars, and especially crypto, more than anything, to be honest with you, because we've got all the stable coins are pegged to dollars. The strength or weakness of a dollar, does make a difference. Sometimes a big difference, sometimes not so much. But because we've had such a savage uptrend on this Dixie chart for such a long period of time, it has, and clearly has, slowed the progress of at least Bitcoin down. And now that there's gone into quite a savage uptrend, no, I wouldn't call it a blow off top, but basically, over the last month at least, over the last 6 weeks, it's gone into an even more extended rally. So we were sort of talking about how this is going to be a rally for a while. Really, it's nothing new to us. What we've been doing really is waiting for it to end, really, because we're not looking for this to plunge straight back down or anything like that. We're looking for at least the top to be in, and maybe just go sideways for a little bit, which might allow for everything else, stocks, commodities, and crypto, to catch up. So one of the indicators that we use all the time, on this channel, for me specifically anyway, is the Ichimoku cloud. And we got a very strong buy signal on the dollar, which was around about this level, which was above the cloud, Chiku span, above price action. A perfect signal for a continuation of a rally, right? And so we measure it from where that took place, which was here. Candle closed here and opened more or less basically static, and since then we've rallied just about 4%, which in crypto terms is nothing, but in Dixie terms is massive, right? It's huge. So what we've recently got over the last 4 days ago, we got the Chiku span plunged into the price action, which is a get out of this trade, as in, like, this is your entry point, where were we? This was your entry point, this potentially is now an exit point, and then as of 3 days ago we got a second one. So this is how the indicator works. It gives you one entry point and then two possible exit points, so the first one is the Chiku span, the second one is the conversion baseline crossing to the negative. So we've got that. So as far as hopium is concerned, for pretty much the rest of absolutely everything that's pegged against dollars, the dollar's current run at least has probably come to an end. But that doesn't mean that we break down, because this isn't a short signal. These aren't short signals. These are exit point signals. So entry point, exit point. So you've got yourself a nice slice of the price action if you used that indicator. It doesn't mean that it can't bounce from here and then go on. It just means that this particular rally, based upon this entry point, has come to an end, and it's usually pretty accurate. Now you can obviously go into shorts, by doing this, but that's not the way to play this. I mean, we could look at all kinds of examples where you get negative crosses above the cloud, saying that this trend has come to an end, and then we get a horrendous dump afterwards. But that's not really how to play it. Shorts are to be played with the same setup below the cloud. Longs are to be taken from this setup that we've just shown above the cloud. So shorts only below and longs only above. But it doesn't mean that you can't expect this to, this could break down, obviously. So all I'm saying is that the dollar's significant rally has currently run out of steam. However, after having such a decent rally, we've got a lot of areas of support below us, and these all need to break. The main one is the one that we're bouncing from now. We'll call it about basically 95.5. If we can break down below there, which is, again, the cloud is here, we've got the 50 exponential, we've got the 50 simple, this is all here. It's a very strong level. I think it's going to take a little bit of pushing to break down below this level, but breaking down below here would then spark at least a further consolidation. And as it is the Dixie, these consolidations can be long drawn out, just as this uptrend was long and drawn out. And so that is a little piece of hopium. And this, might not mean a great deal, and it's only one part of the puzzle for the overall price action for traditional markets, commodities, and crypto, Bitcoin, everything like that. It's just a little piece of the puzzle, but this puzzle piece currently is it's shining a little light onto the possibility that at least the dollar can calm down for a little bit, while crypto can find its feet, which is what it needs to do. It needs to find its feet. If we just quickly look at Bitcoin versus the dollar, and this is the long-term chart. You know, this goes back many years. Well, I say many years, but about 10 years, 11 years. We are at a current level of resistance, I mean support, which again is the same as the dollar, it's the same old deal. But because these two charts should work inverse to each other, if we catch a support here and a breakdown for the dollar, then this could mark the potential area of support. Now we've got obviously more analysis to go through. You know, we'll look at that later on in the stream. This is just a little bit of hopium for the channel as a whole. But if we think about the Ichimoku cloud, we do have on a weekly still the buy signal, which was forged here. This is actually still in play. This is a weekly. The dollar we looked at was a daily. The dollar doesn't have a setup like this on a weekly, but Bitcoin does. So the long-term picture for Bitcoin would still be very much an uptrend, you know, until we get an inverse cross where the blue here, the red's here, or Chiku span touches price action. So if it did that immediately, we'd have to dump down into the $30,000 zone over the next few weeks, and then, you know, if it took longer than that, then yeah, we could touch price action sooner than that. And this doesn't mean bear market; it just means that this long-term continuation trend line is over, you know. And to be honest, weeklies for crypto when it comes to conversion baselines and the Ichimoku cloud is sometimes a little bit hard to interpret because it's such a lagging indicator that, to be honest, most of the price action has taken place before you've even got the exit point. But entry points can still be pretty useful. So that's your hopium. Anyway, I'll just turn this off and we'll carry on with the rest of the stream for you guys.